Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3, back with another kicking trading card video. Yeah, so a couple of videos ago, we did like a haul where I showed you lots of the stuff I got, and one of the things I bought off eBay was this complete set of Universal Monsters sticker cards. Yeah, these cards are stickers. You can peel the stickers off and put them on things, but I'm never going to do that. It's pretty dope. Very happy to have it. You know, I'm a huge Universal Monster fan. This isn't the first Universal Monster card set I've gotten. I've reviewed all the base Universal Monster stuff and most of the Universal Horror in general from like the classic collections. But I didn't show the whole thing off or really talk about it as much in that video because I thought it would just be better for it to have its own video. So first up we have these like Monster Hall of Fame kind of profiles. Like the Mummy here. That's not Boris Karloff, but it is the Mummy. You know. We have Frankenstein's Monster. I don't think that's Boris Karloff either. It might be Glenn Strange. It's colored in like a very odd way. Oh, and there's also a red border puzzle of the creature of the Black Lagoon. I'm not going to put it together and show it to you, simply because it's this image. The full image is right here. If it wasn't, if the puzzle was like a mystery and you had to put it together to figure it out, maybe then, but nah. So yep, that's that monster. Then we have the Invisible Man. That is Claude Rains' Invisible Man for sure. Pretty positive that's the Claude Rains one. Really nice. This card number 3. The Invisible Man is famous but also still underrated despite being a classic. He should have crossed over with the others. Here we have the Hunchback of Notre Dame from the classic Universal silent film, portrayed by Lon Chaney Jr. Very cool. Nice to see the Hunchback getting some representation in the Universal Horror and Universal Monsters thing. That being said, like no one in the modern day considers Hunchbacks monsters, at least not here in the States. Then we have this very hideous looking Mr. Hyde. Always got to give Mr. Hyde the top hat, right? For sure. Then we have the Mad Scientist. This is an odd choice for the Mad Scientist, because I believe that this is the scientist from Tarantula? And I know Tarantula's like the giant bug movie from that kind of 50s giant bug era, but I feel like there were better options for this. But I feel like some of the better options, people would have been like, why'd they call him the Mad Scientist and not their actual name? But then you see this guy, and I guess it's because he's recognizable, but his name is not very memorable. I certainly don't remember it. We have the Werewolf. Off the top of my head, I can't pinpoint which werewolf this is. I don't think it's Werewolf of London. Which werewolf is this? It's off the top, I can't remember. I might just not have seen it in a while. Then we have this poster card for the Mole People. It's still a sticker. The Mole People I have reviewed. I feel like this is a more underrated one. You can get it in like I never really see single releases of it on DVD or, God forbid, Blu-ray. But you can get it on like some Universal Sci-Fi sets and stuff. I've seen it and reviewed it. I like it. I'd actually really like a figure of one of the Mole People, NECA. Can you hear me, NECA? Yeah, when you're done recoloring Frankenstein for the 50th time, which I'm sure you're going to do, give us a mole person. Then we have Blood of the Vampire, which, to be completely honest, I might not have seen. No, I'm dead serious. I think I've missed this one. Either that or I've seen it under a different name, which is also very possible. But yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. I'll have to dig it up. And then here's kind of just a full image of the creature of the Black Lagoon. Nice promotional image of the Gill Man there. It looks like they tried to colorize it, but it looks kind of bad. I don't know. Is that like an artist's rendering or a photograph? It's kind of hard to tell. It's real blurry. Then we have The Mummy. I've seen this Mummy. I've seen all the mummies. I've seen a lot. I've seen the Universal, the Hammer, even a lot of straight to DVD ones. Yeah, I've seen this. I've remembered this. The image of this poster has been fused into my head since I was a child. It's just every time someone mentions a mummy, I immediately think of this image. A lot of people think of Boris Karloff with his arms crossed in the sarcophagus or whatever when someone says mummy, but me, I think of this poster image with like the hole and the flashlight shining through it. That's the coolest thing to me. That is the coolest mummy image I've ever seen in my life to this day. Nothing tops it. It's a great image. Then we got more Mole Man representation somehow. Maybe it's because the Mole Men were cheaper to put on the card. I don't know. Oh man, the way they colored the Mole Men here is pretty wild. Green with the big red eyes. I doubt they were green. Then we have the creature, Gillman, among other things, the Devonian Man. Pretty cool. I like how the eyes are like black on this one. Very mysterious. Then we have the Mutant. I'm actually quite a big fan of the Mutant. The big brain, the kind of exoskeleton pincer arms. This is from This Island Earth, which is a really good film, and I haven't seen it since I was in like high school. I really, really need to rewatch and review This Island Earth. It's a great film. It really is. So fun. Then we have the Masked Phantom. So this is the Phantom of the Opera, dressed as Poe's Red Death, with the skull mask and the red, like, party clothes. Paper faces on parade, you know. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Lots of the Phantom stuff, we either see them in kind of the regular mask or unmasked. So seeing the Red Death, Universal is really the only company that's made, it's the only company that seems to like to show off its Red Death Phantom, is what I'm trying to say. And then we do have a regular unmasked Lon Chaney Sr. Phantom here. He looks like someone is like loudly eating next to him or something and he's annoyed. What a weird image of him to pick for this card. Next up, we of course have the Lon Chaney Jr. Wolfman. Yep, fun fact, his father didn't name him Junior because he didn't want his son to become an actor and knew that having his name would make it easier for him to become an actor. So he changed his name to Lon Chaney Jr. to make acting easier, make it easier to get cast. And then, and this is the film I mentioned earlier, Tarantula. I have reviewed it, as well as most of the films you've seen here. That's just a nice movie poster for Tarantula. Big ol' inaccurate spider eyes. The woman and his fangs. Oh, you know, if you look closely, I kind of always thought the fangs were like over her, like holding her. But if you really look closely, and this is the first time I really have, one of the fangs is going through her, like she's being stabbed. Huh. I bet a lot of people haven't noticed that because they might not have been able to get away with that back in the day on the poster. Wow. That's really cool. I never noticed that, ever. And then, ooh, we got to talk about this one. The Land Unknown. It's a pretty standard pulp, Lost World dinosaur-y type thing. It doesn't bring anything new to the genre, like, at all. But this is my favorite dinosaur art of all time. I remember this being incorporated into like the Fantastic Dinosaurs of the Movies VHS box cover, which was the best VHS box cover to ever exist. The Land Unknown has just it's literally my favorite dinosaur art of all time. Look at that wildly inaccurate T-Rex and that big ol', oh my god, it's just the coolest. Something about it is just so unashaming. It's unashamedly pulp. It's gorgeous. It's really gorgeous. The dinosaurs look so fierce. Love it. Then we have this poster for Revenge of the Creature, the sequel to the Creature, from the Black Lagoon. Creature of the Black Lagoon? Creature from the Black Lagoon? Whatever. Not my favorite film, to be completely honest. I don't really like either of the Creature from the Black Lagoon sequels. I like the creature itself. And then this is odd. So this is the image that is the red border puzzle, but in addition to having a completed puzzle image on the back of the mummy card, you also have a full picture image as its own card. And that's odd, right? And then the last card in the set here is the incredible Shrinking Man. If you haven't seen this movie, watch it. I think it was it remade at some point? There was an Incredible Shrinking Woman, I think, but I don't think it was exactly about the same thing. I don't know, I haven't seen it. But the original Incredible Shrinking Man, which I think is based on a novel, which I did get on Audible, I haven't listened to it yet. Such a fantastic film. I have no idea why more people don't talk about this movie. It's an incredible, incredible sci-fi film. I wouldn't call it a monster movie. That being said, I love it so much I don't mind it being in the set. Like, yeah, there's a cat and he has to fight like a tarantula and stuff, but they're normal-sized animals. He's small. They're not monsters. But I guess monster is relative. So yeah, that's every card in the set. It's a really fun set. If you really like that classic horror Gucci, you might want to pick it up. It was very cheap. I think I paid like maybe $5.50 for the whole thing. It was not expensive to get all of these together at all. And they're all in fantastic condition, every single one of them. There's not even a peel on any of the stickering. Fantastic work. Thank you very much for selling me this at such a great price. I will treasure it. I'm going to put it in the same binder as the last Universal Monster set I did. You can check that out as well. It was only like a 6-card set, I think, that last one. But that's it. I will see you all next time. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do for the next card video. I don't have anything. I just did a haul and I unboxed everything. I have more cards coming in the mail, so it could be a haul. It'll likely be another for sale video. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. Check out our link tree down in the description below where you can see all of the trading cards I'm selling for pretty good deals. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.